The creation of any model begins with the coarse forms, then the medium and small parts go. In this video course, I will gradually create models, and in parallel, I will explain some details. Hints will also help you in the form of hotkeys in the left bottom corner of the screen. The first step is to prepare the references. There are 3 ways to use references. Before you start, add the add-on image as planes, which allows you to add an image to viewport. Add the image of our turret directly to the scene. Do not forget to turn on the display of textures in the settings panel or in the shading tab. The second method is suitable for widescreen monitors. Add a new window and open the UV image editor, then select our references. The third way is the easiest in my opinion. I sometimes switch to a photo manually using the Alt-Tab keys. This is personally my favorite way. Remove everything unnecessary from the scene. Add a cylinder. Edit it by pressing F6, which is a hotkey for a repeat of the last action. Expose 12 faces. When turning on one of the axes, you can enter specific values from the keyboard. Rotate the cylinder by 90 degrees. Make it smaller. Switch to edit mode. You can use the hotkey tab. Select the polygon and extrude it by pressing the E key, then increase it and extrude it again. Do the same from the reverse side. Expose the support point at the bases. Press on Shift S and choose Cursor to be selected. After that, press Ctrl Alt Shift C and select Origin to 3D Cursor. Now pivot is located at the origin. Create a cube. Let's give the scene a realistic look. Turn on the shading. Since the model will be symmetric, cut it into 2 parts. And then add the mirror modifier. To avoid holes when building objects, select the point binding mode by pressing Ctrl, Shift, Tab, and correct a few proportions of the object. Double pressing the G key moves the vertices and lines along a direction. Add a cube. To better understand the shape of the object, I sometimes draw simple forms directly in the editor. This helps with modeling. To draw, hold D and draw with the left mouse button. To erase, press the right mouse button. Because this part of the model is symmetrical, we will add the mirror modifier, and whatever works correctly, you should set the pivot object exactly in the middle. Add a cube. Hide all of the objects except the selected one by clicking / on a numpad. By clicking on I, we'll add a new part, then extrude it. Do not forget to refer to a reference, so as not to miss any details. Create a cube, then a cylinder, and make it smaller by pressing F6. Remove unnecessary polygons. Try not to create any medium parts at the initial stage, otherwise it would be difficult to model in the future. This is the most common mistake for beginners.
By mystics and visionary philosophers.
Create the last cube. Delete the extra polygon. At the prototyping stage, it is important to maintain a silhouette and shape. This is the most important thing to remember, though this comes with experience. And yes, do not forget to save. Remember this once and for all. See you in the next lesson.